So where do you start? I got just a few minutes. When you leave this event, get quiet by yourself, get a Dr. Pepper, whatever you need to do, and get out a piece of paper. There's some pads right there. And on one column, put survive mode. On the next column, put thrive mode. And go through, it could be a relationship that you want to improve. It could be a business plan. It could be that you look in your bank account and you're going, I don't like what I see. There's not enough money in there. And you need to think about, well, what are you telling yourself? What adjustments do you need to make? Where are you when you're surviving these things? What does that look like to you? What are you thinking, acting, and feeling like? And get really honest with yourself, okay? And write as many things you can do in that column. And at the top of that, put, here's the issue. Okay, you don't want to pick out, here's my whole life. My whole life is like this. Just pick one issue you want to improve. Maybe it's a goal you want to get to. Maybe when I did it, it was getting through a very difficult divorce is what I went through. And it's in the book. And I've been through a business failure. I've been through all these different experiences. And what I find myself doing is taking that experience and saying, what am I acting, thinking, and feeling on the survive side? And then for each item you put there, on the thrive side, list what should I be doing that would be healthier for me? Why am I here? Am I in self-growth mode? What plan am I not doing? What are the things I know I should be doing that I'm not doing in order to achieve this goal? All right? So that would be number one. Number two, start with what you have. A lot of people that I meet and coach, that they complain that I would be at this point in my life only if what? If I had more resources. If I had this. If somebody had given me this. And the best place to start is just to start with what you have. Just start with where you're at. Start with your gifts and your talents, because you'll find that a lot of the things that you need to do, you already have. You're already equipped to do some of the things that you need to be doing. Do you believe that's true? Yeah, because what you have inside of you is what you need to pull out in order to get into thrive mode. Here's another one. Remember, you can only control the controllables. If you try to step out of what you can control to control somebody else, to control somebody's attitude, to control somebody's other conversation, it won't work. You ever try to change somebody? How's that work? Does it work good? It doesn't work at all. The only thing you can do is control what you can control. And what is it that you can control? Can you control your thoughts, your actions, your attitudes? Can you control, when you leave this room, the amount of activities on that C times F that you need to do today? Yeah. Those are the things you can control. Here's another one. Avoid opportunity loss cost. Opportunity loss cost. And what that means is I can look at myself today and I can say, listen, for personal growth and things that I want to accomplish today by the end of the year, there are certain things. If I don't do these things, then I'm creating what? An opportunity lost cost. As a realtor, if you're not doing things to fill the pipeline up, you can wish that pipeline is going to grow, but the only person that can make it happen is you. And if you're not doing the right activities, it's simply not going to be there, and you're creating a lost cause. If you're not where you need to be to meet people, if you're not sending out letters, if you're not talking to people, meeting and greeting people, you're going to create an opportunity lost cost. Does that make sense? The other thing is that on the competency side, I'll show you how to introduce yourself to somebody that is so powerful that they will actually ask to meet with you. Can I meet with you? Because dialogue is one of the best influence skills. Did you know that? And some people can dialogue in a certain way, and the next thing you know, they have a lot of business. And some people can talk and talk and talk and talk, and what they're doing is, I don't know if you ever feel this way, but do you ever feel like I'm doing this much energy, making this much money, when I want to make this much money, and do this much effort? So this would be working smart, and this would be not working smart. I'm going to break it down for you in the next session of how do you do that so you can actually be more effective in your conversations, dialogues, and selling skills, so you can avoid this opportunity loss cost. And the last tip I want to give you is you can improve and get out of survive mode into thrive mode right now by doing these things. You can improve your attitude. That's number one. Number two, you can improve your sales influence skills. Can you do that? Yeah, you can control that. You can learn to work smarter, not work harder. Another thing you can do is you've got to be responsible and take ownership, whatever your results are. If they're great, you could be better. If they're not doing that good, you need to get responsible for what is it that I'm not doing that I could be doing more of or better of. And you need to be a propeller and spend time with what? Propeller people. Be very careful of the anchors in your life that actually want to keep you anchored to your problems, your sorrows, and your miseries, and I can't do this. All right? So that's where you want to start. So, are you ready to thrive now and not later? Yeah, because you can choose to thrive now, right when? Right now.